Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avernum 3. Last episode, we took a look at the town of Silvar to the east. Not the Silvar from Avernum, the Silvar that happens to be located up here. And we took a look around outside a bit. Killed a couple more unicorns, killed a couple more slimes, did some more exploration, all sorts of stuff. Now let's take a look in this town here, Dillon. Of course, there's everything out here. Trash on the outside, of course. See if there's anything else that we might find out here. Okay, and you have just walked by some things that looked a lot like gopher holes. Unfortunately, they weren't. Slimes ooze out of them, bubbling and hissing merrily. Oh boy! It's those kinds of slimes. Fortunately, we can kill them easily. Bloody hell, slimes are epic. They dropped Chainmail and a ruby. Okay then! Did not expect to see that happening. Let's go back in. Alright, town of Dillon. Looks like a pretty small place. You have just broken into someone's house. Much to your relief, no alarms sound and nobody attacks you. This is not, however, something you should count on in other towns. Okay. Can't hear anything. I like how these houses actually have those little shrubberies on the front. It's nice. And another house. Ooh, silver coins. Yes, please, thank you. Now back to looking around. Pretty small town in here. I guess we probably could have come in here before if we wanted, but oh well. We did some other things instead. You meet the town Fletcher, who sits at a counter covered with feathers, thin wood shafts, broken arrows, and other items of the trade.
Ah, a customer. Please come in. My goods are ready for sale.
What do you have for sale?
Look around, my friend. I have missile weapons for sale. It's my life's work, the perfect thing for bringing down a monster at a safe distance. I'm getting old and I forget a lot, but I'll never forget how important a good arrow is.
Do you forget a lot of things?
Ha! Forgot where I lived last week. Fortunately, someone, I forget who, pointed out where I should go. I think I ended up in the wrong place, but I'm not sure. I didn't know any of the people there, but they seemed very nice, so maybe I know them and just forgot them. Who knows?
Missiles are quite important to you, then.
To the exclusion of all else, I'm afraid, as I fill my mind with knowledge of arrows and bolts and such, other things keep getting crowded out.
Let me see your missiles. Yeah, various arrows and such. And another of the repeatable merchants. And I think this is another. The town tailor sits at a wide table, pins in her mouth, hemming a long dress. She says something, but the pins in her mouth keep you from understanding. What sort of shop is this? She starts saying something about what she does and what she has for sale, but the pins in her mouth make her very hard to understand. You do make out the word sale. I can't understand what you're saying with the pins in your mouth. She says something in response, but again, the pins keep you from understanding. It sounds like... Excuse me? She nods and smiles. Satisfied, she gets back to work. What was that? She looks irritated. What's your problem? You wonder how she talks so emphatically with the pins in her mouth without poking her lips. Okay, basically, tailor. Okay, here, have a ruby. There, enjoy. Miss, I have no idea what you are saying. Ooh, I'll explain that later. Sweet savory. It's the provisioner again. Already we see one who is repeated. You meet a quiet young woman in loose flowing black clothes. She moves silently through the town, seemingly looking for someone. She turns to you.
I do not say my name except to those I fully trust. That is a teaching of the wise man I seek.
Are you looking for something?
I seek a teacher.
Who is the teacher you seek?
I know not his name. Nobody does. He is said to have great wisdom and great knowledge. He is also difficult to find.
Sounds like he'd be worth finding.
He is a wizard, but his magical arts are second to the power of his mind. He says things that at first seem to make no sense, but then provide learning later on.
He is a great wizard, but he makes no sense?
Is that not wondrous? Her eyes flashed with excitement. If only I could locate him.
Perhaps we've seen him. What does he look like?
I am tempted to ask if you have seen him, but I shall not. He has said, the goal is lost when the goal is achieved.
Isn't that the point? That essentially means that you will never accomplish your goals. How is that a good thing? That and he's pretty much just stating the obvious. What? Do you have any clues about where he might be?
I have heard he travels between Chrysanis and Dillon, and sometimes goes to other towns around here as well. I do so wish I could locate him. Alas, I am lacking in wisdom.
Maybe we can give you some wisdom. She shakes her head.
The Master says that those who have something to teach are those who have nothing to teach. So logically, by offering to teach me, you prove that you offer nothing at all.
But that makes no sense.
And when it makes less than no sense, it will be more true than truth. That is what the Master says.
Ah, I understand. She shakes her head.
The Master says that that means that you do not understand.
This guy sounds like a total... Does he even have any idea what the hell he's saying? I mean, come on! This must be the inn, I imagine. There's the docks. Nothing in them, as kinda expected. Yeah, this is the inn. Let's see. You meet a seedy-looking archer from the Empire Army. He's low on arrows, has dirty armor, and is clearly on one of his later glasses of mead. He scoots over to make room for you as you approach. My pals call me Pharaoh. You aren't surprised. Why are you here and not on patrol? Well, I'm waiting here for my unit to get me, so we can go hunting for slimes. I'm really looking forward to it. Got a lot out of my last patrol, but I don't want to try to repeat the experience. Where's the rest of your unit? They're days late. They may have gotten eaten by slimes. Be a shame. He takes a swig of mead. Good stuff, this. And he burps. I would have, but I didn't time it right. Don't you think you should excuse yourself? Excuse me. He burps again. Do you like hunting slimes? As horribly dangerous, violent, pointless work goes, it's above average. What happened to on your last patrol? Yeah, the last time I was on patrol, we found a bunch of escaped horses. We split them up among us, and then I won a few playing cards. It was great! Horses are really rare now. The slimes love to eat them. How can we get some horses? He grins. Horses are really valuable these days. If you're interested, though, you might be able to obtain some. He scratches himself. I have some horses out back. I'll sell them to you. Only 500 coins. 500 coins? That's a ridiculous price. Suit yourself. Oh, and enjoy your walk. I think we may have to buy a few. That one doesn't want to talk. That one doesn't want to talk. At the side of your well-traveled band, the innkeeper starts getting bottles of mead ready. Nobody else in the bar gives you much notice. I'm Jordan. Welcome to my inn. You folks look thirsty. What can you provide us with, my good innkeeper? Well, our main business here is thirst management. We make the finest mead in Krisan province. You can also get a room if you want. It's only 5 coins. How much is your mead? Round of mead for your band is only 2 coins. Believe me, it'll get you where you're going. Just ask for a drink when you're ready. Of course, you should be careful. Some folks have been sort of affected by the stuff. How are those folks usually affected? Some of my more frequent customers said they saw a sprite north of town. What a bunch of goofs. A sprite? Fairy creature. Hadn't been one of them around for years and years and years. Thank goodness. Why do you say thank goodness? You must not know much about the fairy folk. I'll tell you this for nothing. The wise don't deal with their kind. They don't know how to live up to their end of the bargain. Okay then. Thank you for the note. Now if you don't know, we'll take a look in these rooms of yours. Fish. Not anything we need. Nothing in that box. Wine. This hotel room looks like it has been lived in for some time. Robes hang neatly on the wall, and there are clothes on the floor, and the bed is unmade. Oh. It's the strange wizard again. This must be the master, who I swear is probably a complete blowhard or something. And you know what? It's expensive, but what the hell? Let's buy those coins. He counts up the cash and grins. The horses are yours. They're in the northwest corner of town. Pleasure doing business with you. Hee, we have horses. Horses. You're just mounted a horse. You'll travel much faster outdoors. Sadly, your horse will refuse to walk inside. To dismount, press the wait button or 5 on the keypad. Horses! Hee, we have horses. Ooh. Names. We need to give them names. Let me think. Okay, you I'll name Shadowfax. I think I'll name you Equius. You, I think I can name Rarity. And you shall be Butt Stallion. Horses. Sorry about that. I think I lost control of myself for a moment. And yes, horses are actually helpful because, well, you travel 2 spots for every 1 turn, which really helps with timing and the like. You are going to need to dismount them as they don't go inside, although they do run around in caves. I tend to leave them at the entrance, though, because you never know. Speaking of caves, how about we take a look in this one? Why not? See what's going on in there. Alright, let's go in and take a look around. You work your way down into a high-ceilinged, foul-smelling cavern. There are bits of bone and fur all over the place. This must be the lair of a particularly feral and nasty humanoid. We'll leave the horses here. Gukbar lives here. Keep out or be eaten. You peer through the wrought iron bars and see a low, smoky cavern. In the distance, you hear the grunting and growls of unidentified beasts and a host of other unnerving voices. The portcullis is unusually large, would easily fit a being much bigger than yourselves. That sounds a little worrying. So let's take a look around! Maybe we can find some way in. You see a tiny glimmering light floating in the corner. As you move closer to it, it starts to float towards you. It looks like a tiny glowing person. What do you do? Wait. The tiny sprite flies a few inches from your face. She looks very upset. She says in a shrill, piping voice, "Yay! Big heroes have come to rescue us! My mistress Illyri has been captured by the bad giant Gukbar! But you can save her! I know you can! There's a secret way in! Gukbar sleeps just north of his gate! Stay away from him! He's mean! Illyri is in a cell way to the north! Sneak around Gukbar's cave and you'll be fine and we can rescue her! Yay!" The sprite flies through a wall to the west. Okay then. And bats. Lots and lots of bats. At least they die easy. Jeez, there's a lot of bats here. Good God Almighty. And the floor ahead slopes sharply down to another tunnel. The ceiling down there is extremely low. The back tunnels aren't large enough to fit someone large, like, say, a giant. Okay then. Actually, let me just take a look. I feel like there may be a hidden location up here. Or not. Okay. Okay then. Well, let's drop down. Said to stick near the north walls and we won't be seen. Couple herbs. You can hear rough breathing just a few feet to the east. There's something very large near you. Fortunately, though it's just around the corner, it doesn't seem to have heard you. It must be hard of hearing. Oh, Jesus! Okay, not good. This bad. Right, keep us healed. Bloody acid. Okay, the acid is gone. That was annoying. Okay. Ah. You reach a large cell door next to a small window. Through the gate you see a smelly, dank cell. The gate has a huge, impressive-looking lock. You lack the key. The woman lying back on this pile of filthy furs has pale green skin, silvery hair, and amazingly lovely features. She must be one of the Dryads, a rare and legendary race. She stares blankly at the ceiling.
I am Illyri,
she croaks. She must be sick. How did you wind up here?
I have been taken from my forest. Soon I will be beyond help.
Which forest are you from?
Why, any forest I live in. We Dryads must be out in the woods to survive. If I stay in this pit long, I will die. I am doomed if you do not help me. There is treasure if you can help.
Do you know anything about the treasure?
I am a Dryad. I don't know about treasure. Gold is gold. If you free me, his treasure will be yours.
Who keeps you in here?
The giant Gukbar keeps me here. I could slip away, but this door has a magic lock.
Who is Gukbar? Her eyes flash red.
He is an ancient giant, my long-time enemy. He surprised me and carried me off. I would curse him mightily if I could be helped from this cell.
Is there any way to defeat this lock?
I saw some things when I was carried in. Gukbar has a key in the box right by his sleeping pad. It's in his lair, the cave that has a statue outside it. To get there, you would have to slip past Gukbar.
How can I get past him? She makes a rough motion with her hand. She is pointing southeast.
He is old. His vision is weak. Stick to the northeast corner of his cave and you can get to his lair without him seeing you.
Okay. And instead we have to fight a bunch of wargs. And or not, it's actually just a bunch of wolves that are here. Oh, we got past him. Rocks and bread. A lot of coins, though. Haste potion. Wooden large shield. Fine leather helmet. Fine leather helmet is nice. 2 to 3. I think that's actually better than this helmet. That's bronze. Yeah, I think you can wear that helmet. I think. And a wooden large shield, which... yeah, I guess we can sell it. Actually, no, Nippur can use that shield. No, that's an amber shield. That's +1 to luck. I think I'd rather have that. Okay, we'll sell the shield. You poke through the chest. It contains stinky furs, bits of bone, and other useless things. There's also a big rusty key. You take it. Nice fur, and you know what? Let's see if we can do her a solid and kill the giant. Alright. There he is. I see him over there. Ow! He's strong! Right, keep Carl alive. Fireball. Yeah, he's pretty darn strong. Gukbar the giant has been slain. The big dumb creature falls to the ground with a wet earth-shaking thud. Alright, get closer and saved. And hey, we got a couple coins. Turn the wheel, and that opens a gate. Alright. We killed the giant chief nearby. Did you know him? Illyri lets out long, loud laughter. The gods are my friends. Gukbar had me imprisoned for far too long, but the magic lock on the door still won't let me be free. Release me and I will reward you. Gladly. You reach a large cell door next to the small window. Okay. You try the giant's key and the lock pops right open. Illyri comes out of her prison, stops near you and smiles. You are so kind. You are such a kind adventurer. Mortals are rarely so nice to my people, and you even saved me the trouble of taking vengeance on Gukbar. I think I know what adventure is like as a reward. She moves her hands about slightly, and gold coins begin to fall on your head. As you gather them from the ground, she runs off. 200 coins! Okay! Thank you! Thank you very much! This is fantastic. Everything went well. We even got back most of the coins we spent on these horses. Awesome. Now that I think about it, though, we do have something we need to get identified, and we need to go back to Krisan for that. So on we go. Dooby-dooby-doo. And yes, the horses refuse to go into buildings. Right, you! Identify. This is... Steel Chainmail! Nice! That's actually better than the crafted Chainmail. Crafted can go to Nippur. And that we can sell. Okay. And you... You, we have a few things to sell. Sell one large shield, 4 chainmail, and this nice fur. There we go. We got back all our coin for the horses. Excellent. Oh yes, and the fact that time is involved now means that running back and forth isn't necessarily as useful anymore. Should we head further west, or... you know what? Let's take a look to the north. We got like 10 minutes. I think that's enough time to take a look at... Oh, we can't really look to the north. Okay. I mean, we can't really get up there. At least not now. Okay, Let me look at the map here. The map here. There's Dillon. Delis is to the west. Let's take a look in Delis and Perges. Maybe we'll find something useful. Like a mage trainer. You have stumbled into the middle of a small but furious battle. A large group of brightly colored slimes has surrounded a small Empire patrol and is rapidly closing in for the kill. You can slip away quietly, or you can help out. Help them out! With a joyous howl, you rush into the combat, fighting alongside the Empire troops. The slimes are unconcerned. All they know is that there is more food in front of them. Alright. Come on, you guys can kill him. Really? You couldn't hit any of them? Okay. Okay. Dead, 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 dead. Really? It survived. Okay. And there we go. The Empire troops are amazed. Not only were their lives saved, but they were saved by Avernites. The captain says, "Thank you, friends. We're from Delis. If you go there and tell Glidden what happened, she'll be sure to reward you." They quickly move on. Delis, eh? You encounter some local militiamen on patrol. They move closer to you. Looks like they want to warn you about something. When they get close enough to get a good look at your party, they suddenly become terrified. They've clearly never seen a Slithzerakai before. "Watch out, a lizard creature!" They draw their weapons and attack. Oh, great. Well... kinda saw this coming. I mean... did you really expect something like this to happen? I mean, nobody on the surface has ever seen a Slith, except for Empire troops, who pretty much... well... they've only seen them trying to kill them. I mean... really? Did you expect anything else? Anything at all? Let me see what people have. Ashbow. Oh, you have a regular leather helmet? There. What other bows do you have? You have a cave wood bow. Take an ashbow. You also have a cave wood bow. Take an ashbow. Should have given one to Teresa, but too late now. And I think we're probably good on arrows. I don't think we need any of the other things. You have a very unpleasant feeling. Even though it was self-defense, you still had to kill several Empire citizens. Fortunately, there aren't any witnesses nearby. You hide the bodies and quickly move on. Perges 30 miles northwest, Delis 30 miles southwest. Oh, so the towns are actually right here. And... ah crap, Teresa's poisoned! Okay, Teresa, cure yourself. Alright, finish those off. Random slimes. Flah! Oh, that must be the town. Okay. Oh, great, again! 4 soldiers and a mage. Wonderful. Right, wait for them to get a bit closer. Right. Ice lances. Oh, goody, we leveled up from killing some innocent guards. Great. Just wonderful. Oh, interesting. That would be nice to reach. You reach a watch post at the very southwest corner of the continent of Valorum. You have a perfect view of the ocean, stretching out far, far beyond view to the south and west. You walk out onto the sand and feel the salt spray dotting your face. After years in the caves, you had forgotten that something so awe-inspiringly vast could exist. Staring out over this huge distance gives you a feeling of both wonder and vertigo. Soon, however, it passes, and it's time to journey on. Yes, I can say from personal experience what it's like to see the ocean. I mean, I live on the ocean, in all honesty. I can look out on it regularly, and honestly, I'm actually kind of used to it. Anyway, Dallas, probably a small town, but I don't like going in towns when I only have like 5 minutes left, so I'm going to end this episode shortly and end this right here. Next episode, we'll take a look in the towns of Delos and Purges. See what we can see. If nothing else, we'll probably get a reward for helping out that small group over there. And after we take care of these two, I think we'll work on those bands and see if we can find out where these slimes are coming from. But that'll be in the next episode, so until then, I'm Chester44, that is Carl, Napor, Pollux, and Teresa. This has been an Avernum 3 Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.